No preparing, just fucking streaming. Don't even check if everything's working. Just
live
go
long and prosper.
Oh,
This is...
Shut up. You know, I have to check everything now because, you know, why look? Hashtag first, okay? Oh! This is why you're here. Why is that doing that? Hey, I don't know why that's doing that, so I have to check on some stuff. Nope. This is the same stuff that I did yesterday. Oh, hold on. Does that work? Is that better? Well, not yesterday, this morning. Okay, cool. Yay! It's perfect. Oh boy. Solving problems. Okay. It says correctly. Hold on. Look. I do like setting the time correctly. Another slider. I think it's pretty accurate. It's 8:17. I'm streaming. It's happening. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. Okay, creepy. Don't like it. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent a new slider to get new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready the next time you boot the game. Okay. Dude. Relax. Alright, let me put her back. Perfect. Okay, that's not the creepiest way to begin a game. That's very normal to begin a game like that. Super normal. Alright, where were we? We were doing...
This is the story.
No, fuck you. This is a story about Stanley. Welcome back. I got an achievement called Welcome Back. That's cute. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I think we stopped
Stanley
in front
decided
of
to
like
go
a
to the
neon
meeting room.
sign
Perhaps
for
he had
new
simply missed a
content.
memo.
Oh yeah, right here. We stopped right here. Let's try it. I'm more
good.
patient now.
You noticed my sign.
I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
What the fuck? Really? Do I really restart this? Because I'm gonna blow my gasket. Hey, just for testing. Just for testing purposes. I'm not gonna speak. I see it. Is this better?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that.
2 thumbs
legacy.
way
So
up.
forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable
Wow,
2.
2. Ooh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged.
Look at this
An
PC. This
entirely
is
new
PC is better
experience,
than
built from
any
the ground
PC
up.
that's in this
Why,
game
there are so many
too.
possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans
Taste the
have
sequel.
truly been asking for.
Oh, that's not the door.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah,
Ultra
absolutely,
Deluxe?
narrator.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Synergy. It says synergy. Oh, the parable with the 2 in there? That is very cool. Pretty lit. Do you think they're using GIMP or Photoshop? Probably Photoshop. They have the money to do that.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful
That's
of
me.
interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around
Oh,
them.
this is me.
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Oh, wow. This is my favorite already.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
They have merch. The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. I can't even go over there. The reassurance bucket. What the fuck? No screenshots. I guess I'll go to the reassurance bucket. That seems like fun. I always love a little reassurance.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in
box not
those who
in here.
played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding
There's no
the
bucket there, though.
a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind
Oh.
and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
I would love this
You may even
reassurance
come to
bucket
long
in
for
real
the
life.
gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually
I know.
redesigning the
I was
game
like,
to be
oh,
less
there's no bucket.
uncomfortable.
There's nothing to hold.
Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Can I
Yes,
hold the bucket?
The bucket is the perfect
Give me the
solution.
bucket.
Come on,
Oh,
give it a try.
I could really hold the bucket. Oh,
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
can I put the bucket here?
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh,
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
they do. I
All
love the
this and
bucket.
more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
The bucket so far is my favorite. I don't like the laugh. Don't like the laugh, but I
Does
do
anyone
love
give out
the
awards
bucket.
for most enjoyable bucket
Oh, yeah.
in a video game?
Bucket.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh, infinite hole. Oh, I thought it said infinite halo. I was like, oh my god, this is a game. Sure. I want to bring the bucket.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday. Do I have to click something? Oh, here. Oh, get well someday and happy 12th birthday step niece.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
What the fuck?
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Narrator, you made an awful decision. There's so many things to look at. Do I go here? What? Okay. Okay, cool. Opening. Rim. Haha.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall
Is this
down
Portal?
forever. That's right.
Are they making fun of Portal?
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Or maybe not Portal? Oh boy. Do I walk in? Well, I'm holding the bucket. I feel better.
You see, isn't it wonderful?
Oh, it's
one
wonderful.
of my more
Makes me a little
ingenious
motion
concoctions,
sickness.
if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
What if I don't hit the button?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
If it's an infinite hole, then I'm good.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
Narrator,
I don't
you're
want
lying
anyone
to
to say
me.
that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you.
Holy
You found
shit.
the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're
You
so
are.
clever.
You are a liar
Look,
and cheat.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually
No,
need.
I
Don't
like-
you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
I like falling. I like falling.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
It's not
If
mostly
that works
infinite.
for you,
It doesn't
then
work.
go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on.
No,
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
What is happening? He's a liar. I don't want to return to the surface. Fuck him. But I only have a piss bucket, so I guess I do have to return.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the
Can I just jump in it again?
Oh, for heaven's sake. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Nice.
Oh. Did the hole seem
It did
even
seem
shorter
shorter
to you
this time.
I couldn't help
Look,
but feel
I
like
can
you
see
spent
the
a little less
the top.
time in there than you did before.
I agree.
mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite
There you go.
hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole...
Do I do it for the third time?
And come join me up above. Had enough? I'm
Yeah.
positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow.
This is short.
Okay. Yeah.
This is shorter.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite,
There you go.
but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely
Good.
deep,
Better.
even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop
There's
that up to
cigarettes
the
on
top,
here.
and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Who's throwing cigarettes down here?
Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with
I'm
holes.
obsessed
but
with
at this
holes.
depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do.
I feel like
Hit
I'm in
the
a kiddie
teleport
pool.
button when you're ready to move on.
The teleport button is not working.
Teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Still not working.
nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Wait, what?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
No.
And now you'll get more time with it than
I
you
mean,
could ever have
I
asked
do like the
for.
kiddie
It's
pool.
a win for everyone.
But-
you get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
What, narrator? Alright, bye, fuck you, narrator. I like my kiddie pool with my piss bucket. I don't know what else to do. There's no jumping because they disabled jumping. Oh, well, yeah, quiet time as well. Oh. Oh! Yes! It's not a kiddie pool, it's now a regular pool. Bye, narrator. The music is popping, I'll be honest. Pretty good. Change your perspective. Oh! Oh, it's me in the bucket! Stanley is just a white dude. Can I look up again? I want to look up. Oh. This is the best angle. This is how everyone should take pictures nowadays. Oh. This is awful. Everyone put their volume down. Change your reality. Oh, oh boy. Oh, I'm in space now. The hole is space. Am I gonna die in the hole? Oh my god, the upside down. That's it. Oh boy, what the fuck? Oh!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle-pip. Toodle-pip. Do I... What do I do here? Do I resume game? I guess I do. Is it gonna move again? Oh. I think I died. Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out
I
some
think
of
I
the new
died.
features.
Okay, no hole. Reassurance bucket I have.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Do I go... Oh no, I think I want to do the button that says the name of the game that the player is playing.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Is it?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience.
My name is Jim with my piss bucket.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
I'm Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
Amazing.
The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder
This is
the
such a
second time.
weird
If
section of
were
this
the
game.
only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Okay. I guess I'm leaving. Bye, Jim button. Look, I brought Jim, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, imagine if you're, I don't know, Jim on your Steam name, and it's like, oh my God, they did read it. Oh, wait.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
We did the assurance bucket. We didn't go through here, but we didn't go through up top. We gotta do up top as well. Infinite hole, we already did. We need collectibles and free new achievement. So let's just do free new achievement. and then we'll do collectibles. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist.
Oh.
Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
They didn't even give me okay. Bye, Bucket. What the fuck?
What else? What other exhibits have
We
we
haven't
seen yet?
seen collectibles. This is what I feel like when I go to Comic-Con. Just like looking through this. Just be like, what is happening? Oh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward
Of course,
for
there's no
collecting all
reward.
of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Is this? Oh. 196? Oh. Okay. It's not there anymore. Collect them all. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
No, I don't want to exit. I think I can't go. I gotta go. Setting world champion. And then epilogue. This is 100% Comic-Con to me. Where was that? Where did we go to go up there again? Oh, it was like a random corner, not this way. Where was that? Where was that staircase? It wasn't this way. Oh, the jump circle again. Wow.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yeah, I did. I had to.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece.
No, you're not
then.
going to give me one jump? You bitch. Okay, this is new. That's... Oh, I think this is the epilogue staircase, right? Yeah, that's the epilogue staircase. So setting world records. This is bullshit, Meg. I can't even open this door. Okay. I'm not allowed to pack any doors. No, my piss bucket and me are leaving.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Oh,
So,
wow. Can I
Stanley,
sit down?
what do you think?
No?
Do you like all of the new features?
Yeah,
Yes, I know it's not
it's
exactly
fine.
clear yet how exactly these features will come together
jumping.
as one single coherent
Let me
video
jump.
game, but
Let me jump
I
in
can
there.
feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
No.
It's sort of...
Oh, the hole's
okay,
here.
never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Oh, they added balloons this time. Epilogue into
Who
a
am I kidding,
box.
Stanley? This isn't a
gym
coherent video
button?
game at all. It's a lot of gags.
It is a
And
lot
I
of gags.
do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Oh, the collectible. Oh.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
I agree.
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original.
Yes.
Wait. Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Yeah, but this
Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Is it just going to say
a
it's Ultra
title
Deluxe?
screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
Oh, boy.
this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Is that me? Is that Stanley?
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh, wow. You could literally do the...
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
Oh, they
worked
added
for
the
a
blue
company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
I'm gonna skip that scene. Where's the balloons? Oh, they did add the balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him,
Oh!
begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Where's the bucket? Oh, the bucket! My piss bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I picked up the bucket. My bucket and me.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did go to the right last time. I'm trying to figure out what other endings I have. Oh, it's just white.
Still no one was here.
No one was here?
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
That's true, maybe. Oh, the broom closet is open again.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Lifelong friend. My
can't hand it
bucket.
over.
My reassurance bucket. My piss bucket.
Getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort
We
to this
love the
stream
bucket.
of
We
petty
stand the
insults
bucket.
simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not
Oh
truly
no,
deep
we're
and lasting
we're friends. The bucket and me
that
are
your
friends.
relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
Well,
Go
I
on, Stanley.
never.
Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by
I
point.
do love the bucket.
Share your journal entries detailing the
Thank
rich
you
emotional landscape
for,
of your feelings
following.
for the bucket as they
Hi,
have
Michael.
changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Look, broom closet, I love the bucket. The bucket is my friend. Even though I love you, broom
Okay,
closet.
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
The bucket
Here
is
we
my
go.
favorite so far. Oh!
There.
Properly of
Now it's
Stanley!
settled.
Hold
No
on.
more debate. No
Hold on. I gotta move myself. Oh. Look at this.
more discussion. Take our
Property
hike,
of
broom
Stanley.
closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of...
Okay, I gotta move myself back. Oh. The bucket is my favorite.
cleaning supplies
This is
and
property
their
of
relationship
Stanley.
to broom closets in the natural order of things.
I like the property. This is my bucket broom closet. It's
All
my
right,
bucket.
I've
and
got
no
a
one
second
else's.
sticker
Oh!
back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
More stickers? Oh my god. Oh no, you can see this one.
I feel
It's a
that
sticker
it
of the
works
bucket.
because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down
I
at
love
the
the
sticker and say to
bucket.
yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications for
That's
this sticker.
true. I agree, narrator. Narrator is the best. I don't know if I should leave the broom closet because I might get
You know
a
what?
sticker.
I could take the name calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever
know.
been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Bye, narrator. I don't know who the voice actor is. I can look, I think... Oh, it doesn't give me to the credits. I'm gonna have to look at the end of this, when
Coming
I
to a
die.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I can't remember the other ones that I did. I think it's the original voice actor from the 2013 game, too, right? I think so. Oh!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
I got
Remember,
the
no
figurines.
reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I forgot about the collectibles, to be honest with you. Can I not? I'm not allowed to go in there.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional
be funny if
dumpster
this
fire,
scenario
if not
was
for the
inspired
soothing
by the
presence of
stories
the
of
bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours,
It'd
did
be
the
funny
bucket's
if-
warmth and guiding light pierce the dark
Oh,
clouds
there's
of
wine here.
confusion and chaos.
I got distracted. It would be
It would
funny
be
if
with him
the
always.
narrator was like,
The bucket would.
oh, the bucket knew.
And he
The bucket
knew
knew it.
The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any
The
notion
narrator
that the
being the
pin number for
narrator
the
in
keypad
Five Nights at
was
Freddy's.
2845.
Oh, 2845. Oh, 45. Nope, that didn't work.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumb, but
Sorry,
Stanley
I
guessed
got
the
it.
correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes.
I would
This
play a
is
lot of
certainly
the.
the
I
most
would play a lot of
logical
games if this is a narrator to all those games. Like if if this narrator was a narrator in other games, I'd play them in a heartbeat. He's so good. Oh,
Another miniature Stanley
Yay!
figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanleries?
it would be great
Yes,
if they
I think
actually
like
physically
that.
made
Another
this that people can
Stanlerine
buy.
under your belt.
Mini stands. Or like a keychain of the bucket, because I do love the bucket. The bucket's my favorite.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not
The
for
bucket
the bucket.
is
Soothing
great.
him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest
Why
moment of uncertainty,
is Stanley holding
he
the
would
bucket
be
like
right.
he's hugging it,
The
like
bucket
not
is here for
using
you,
the
Stanley.
handle,
Everything will be fine.
right? Like he must be holding it.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door.
I
that
did go
read,
through the escape
"Mind
last time, so I'm gonna
control
go right to
facility."
mind control again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
This bucket. I wonder how I can get up there.
The monitors jumped to life, and
that guy
Stanley
was
nearly
fired.
dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
I'm over here, I think. Yeah, right
The
there.
bucket had never seen anything like this, and it
That's
very
my
nearly
screen.
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
Yeah,
it that
47.
everything would be fine.
I love the bucket is giving me comfort. It's giving me life.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do
Yeah.
or not want to do?
The
in
bucket
first
doesn't
place?
want to be in the broom
These
closet.
questions raised
The bucket wants to be with
furiously
me.
in Stanley's feeble mind.
Be with Stanley.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept
Screaming
it.
directly
His
into
own
the
life
bucket.
in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
We stan the bucket. Thank you, Stanley. Because for standing.
But here was the proof. The heart
Okay,
of the
I
operation.
panicked the last
Controls
time I was
labeled
in
with
here.
emotions, happy or sad
This
or
is 3.
content.
1, 2, 3,
Walking,
4,
eating, working,
5.
all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls.
I guess
for
I
good.
should say...
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
With the pail?
And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yes, bucket. Okay, so the question is, when I get to this part, do I say no or yes? Because I already did both of these options, but I didn't do it with the bucket.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I guess I'm gonna do off. Oh, did I do it right?
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes!
Oh.
They had done it! Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live.
Bucket, do you want to
live
with me?
through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Wow.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they lived together.
At the end, they stay together.
To trust, to support. What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
Hello?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Door?
Unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face.
We're gonna throw the bucket.
This building did not want the bucket to leave.
Wait!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the
No, go
bucket,
back up!
needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths.
Oh,
to
boy.
the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
Shitting my
Not
dick?
while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad.
Oh,
Stanley
my
thought to
God.
himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Did I die? Because of the bucket? I died because of the bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Do I have to do the entire
Stanley
thing again?
decided
But
to go
with...
to the
Oh,
meeting
there's
room. Perhaps he had
the
simply
stickers are
missed a
still
memo.
there. You can see it better now. Property of Stanley and bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
No bucket? Oh, whoops. Hey, look, bucket this time. We'll hit yes.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh. Oh, the bucket is good. Good job. Near a fire. Oh, this is where all the fucking collectibles are. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. A large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs, somewhere between both red and blue. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. Ha ha ha. There will be a reward for finding them. Stop kidding yourself. I want them so much. I want to go home. There will be cleaning. Lies, who are you? 6666 LOL. Okay. Alright, let's try to find the collectibles.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom
I
closet,
want more
simply because
stickers,
I have no
narrator,
remaining
please.
stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Give me the sticker. Give me. I want a sticker. Are you really not going to give me? I don't think so. I think this is the last of the stickers. Oh, that's disappointing. Bedroom closet. I think this is the staircase.
Stanley and the bucket walked
Between-
upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh!
Okay, I'm going back to the name
Yeah!
of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do
I
you
like
think, Stanley?
Stanlerines.
What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one?
It's
Let me
cute.
sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Do I go back down here? No, I'm gonna go upstairs and say yes, and then I'll go back down there. Between red and blue. Somewhere between red and blue. What does that mean?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
The bucket is guiding me.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
You're right. Not that I did this 15 times in a row. Does it? Oh, it still has the sequel is now paused. It still has the red. That's amazing. I didn't think it was actually gonna do it. I thought it would say like whatever. Okay.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay, let's do this again, but we'll run it back and say, yes, we want to turn it on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
The bucket is fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're gonna have a happy ending.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
That's
The
still my
bucket
office.
had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly
Aww.
burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
Everything is
it
gonna be
that
fine,
everything
Bucket.
would be
It's
fine.
alright. It's okay, Bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
So, I was streaming this a little bit earlier, and I had to go out for Mother's Day for my mom.
He screamed into the
So
bucket.
I took a
He
nap when I
couldn't
got home
accept it.
because, of course,
His
I did.
own life in
I woke
someone
up at like
else's
whatever
control. Never. He
7:56.
squeezed
I
the
woke up
bucket
with an
tighter.
alarm
His one
because
friend
I
in
thought
the
it was
entire
Monday.
world.
I slept
At
for
this point,
an hour and a
he
half,
could trust no one
and I thought it was Monday.
except for the bucket.
I looked at my phone and I was like, "Why does it say Sunday? I think it's broken." We
But
stand
here
naps.
was the proof. The heart of the operation.
It was such a good nap,
Controls
too.
labeled with emotions. Happy
Thought I was
or
waking up
sad or
on Monday.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Woke up and immediately was
As
like,
the
"I gotta
cold
stream."
reality of his past began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machinery
machine will be
would never
on.
again exert its
Yes,
terrible
it
power
will be on.
over another human
No,
life.
narrator, you
For
don't know
he
who I
and the
am.
bucket would dismantle the But at the last second, the bucket jumped in
bucket
and pressed
did
the button
it.
to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like
Okay,
this?
Meg.
Stanley was
I
prepared
can- I'll
to
remember
throw the
this.
bucket away in disgust when suddenly
I will
an
remember
image
this,
appeared upon the enormous
Because
screen.
guess who needs to stream this? Oh,
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
what? Do I hit? No, I have to hit one of them.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility
Yes,
at all.
we're gonna be
It was a
streaming me and
facility
Meg
for
on
monitoring
Wednesday. I'm
and
gonna add it
surveilling
to my
silly birds
calendar.
all over the world. The mind controls
We're gonna be
were
playing
only a
something.
facade
I don't
to disguise its
know
true
what.
intentions.
It's
Had
the
bucket
birds.
known this all along?
This is
Stanley
relaxing.
marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy. Where's the flamingos? Oh. Bruh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided
This
to
is
go
the
to
run-
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Figurine Finders Committee. In the meeting room.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Okay. Where's the meeting room?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
I have to use
and
this
entered
door,
the
right?
on his
Like...
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him
Maybe
that
the figurines are in
employee
here?
lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the
I don't see a
bucket turned
collectible
out
in here,
to
though.
be. No, never mind. The bucket
But
was
Bucket is
wrong.
never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
But is there a figurine in here? Is the figurine in here?
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I have to know if the figurine's down here.
Good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find
Oh,
this
what
place
the
eventually.
fuck?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley
Yeah,
Parable.
but
It's just sequel content. We're the ones that
No,
matter,
I
Stanley.
like the
Classic
bucket.
characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
I do like the
because
Broom
that's
Closet.
what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their
I
favorite
don't want
jokes,
I
not
don't.
this bucket that they've
I
never
want
seen
the
before.
bucket.
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending
No.
too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure
the
Line go
Adventure
somewhere
Line?
new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
What is the Adventure Line? I didn't even play the original game. I have no idea what this is.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Raw aspects the only map. What?
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this.
Yeah, but I don't know what this
if you want to
is.
do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I'm not giving the bucket. You can pull it from my cold, dead hands. It's crazy. This game is crazy.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore
No, I
of
don't
the
think
Stanley
so.
Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
You already did.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
But the bucket is calming. The bucket is... Can I turn it off?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really
but the
like
Bucket
10
Destroyer
personality
sucks.
traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset.
I can't feed
now.
it.
We'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the
no
fans.
Stanley. Fuck the fans.
Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oh, I died. Oh, I did die? No, I died.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
What? What just happened? Oh my god? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley
We're back.
touched the bucket tightly
We
to
are
his
back.
chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Was not the place to be.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
No.
The cargo lift, yes. Go there.
Go to the cargo lift. Oh! Oh! Oh my god.
You're getting close now,
I
Stanley.
did it!
You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Yay!
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Can I just fall or no? That's probably... I want to go into this vent, so... Oh, loading screen. Where are we now? This is cassettes? Oh, fuck.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
What the fuck?
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything
It's
makes.
about the bucket.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how
Who
many
is this
times
guy?
I've done
This not the narrator. Who
it's
is this?
Always the
Is this the
same
narrator?
feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this
Okay, this guy,
bucket
little
is
problematic.
in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes.
Did they really make bucket
It's unthinkable
merch?
the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour
Oh boy.
with the bucket.
Oh boy.
This is my
Oh,
golden ticket.
Boy.
But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh!
What's that? Who's there? Caporata.
Oh. Okay, the bucket might be problematic. Oh! What the fuck?
Already this was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
That's the only... I feel safe with the bucket. I feel safe with the bucket. I feel safe with the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Do I go to the left or... Did I do everything on the right? No, I didn't go through the cargo bay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Nope, fuck you,
And
employee
here
lounge.
it was. Had the bucket
No.
turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left
Nope.
to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Okay, bucket.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious
Nope.
fact.
Buckets
He was
can
firmly
talk.
convinced that the
Buckets
bucket
are
had spoken to
good.
him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Perfect.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
What dark room? This is a light room. It's lit up. What? Oh, this dark room. Okay, bye guys. Oh,
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home.
alright, bucket. Whatever you
This
say.
is the sad story of a man named Stanley.
Okay,
and his
you don't have to
bucket.
call it sad.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
This is a nice apartment. This is better than my first apartment. It has a table. It has a small little kitchen. Does it say I just like my bucket? I just my bucket. This is a nice little apartment. Oh, the bucket. Hi, bucket. Yeah, I'll bring you to work with me. Oh,
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
hi, bucket. Let's go back home.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
You literally
I
called
want
it
to
the
say
reassurance
something to him,
bucket.
But I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Hi, Bucket. Let's go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid
and
from
it's
one
very
location
good at that.
to a different location.
Don't
That's
talk
it.
shit about
it
the
doesn't
bucket.
do anything else.
Let's go back home.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now
I like this
all he
chair a
cares
lot.
about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
I think you're a little jealous of the bucket.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket,
Oh, I
this
love the
cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
It's a good bucket.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does
Thank
have
you.
a nice shine to it.
I believe you're real.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
It says it
It's
belonged to
just a little more-
Stanley.
What am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
Property of
Like it would
Stanley.
be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's
It's a
literally
good
just
bucket.
a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Because it's more than a regular bucket. It to go work from home to work to home. This is kind of depressing.
I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going
wait.
on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had
Am
the
I
bucket, this would
in
be
a
less
romantic
confusing.
relationship
Yes.
with the...
The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
I have a picture of a bucket. What is happening? Okay, I like the bucket. I don't know if I like the bucket this much. I don't know if I love the bucket this much.
Stanley, give me the
No.
bucket. Give it to me.
No.
Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Did the narrator kill me for a bucket?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Bucket.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
The balloon is doing work. I would also fight you for that. It's a nice bucket. Look, it has property of Stanley. It has a picture of the bucket on there.
Stanley
I
clutched the bucket tightly to his
Do
chest
everything on the
and
right
entered
side.
the door on his left.
No, because I didn't go through the
This was not
door.
the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Somewhere between red and blue. Somewhere between red and blue. What does that mean?
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no
I
remaining
want
stickers.
another sticker,
if I
though.
did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Red and... I have to go down. Probably. Because I haven't gone 100% down. with the bucket.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley.
Over and over.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
But this
He looked
collectible's
down
not
at the
down
bucket in
here.
his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's
Oh
just
God,
a
it's someone
normal,
else's
everyday
bucket?
bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's
Yeah,
bucket?
but it's his property,
This is all
Stanley.
terribly wrong. Surely no
Oh.
good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically
Where is the
grounding
last
presence of his
collectible?
bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeated,
1, 2,
which
B,
was,
4.
of course, very odd.
1, 2,
And
3,
now he
4.
felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me!
Would you
The
go crazy
bucket.
for a bucket? Who goes
Could it
crazy
truly
for a
be?
bucket?
He rushed forward
I
from
would,
room to
actually.
room,
I
passing
would
by
go crazy
one
for a
bucket
bucket.
after
The
the
bucket
next.
is shiny.
None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me,
Oh.
Stanley! Find me!
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him
Oh,
all
the
along.
real bucket was inside of
It was
him.
incredibly painful.
Oh, what the fuck?
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Ooh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any
Mariella.
other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular
she's
day,
holding the
her
bucket
work
like a
was
baby.
interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing
But the
all of
bucket
his
is
actions
good.
and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place.
So does everyone have
How
a crazy
cruel
bucket
the world
then?
can be, Mary.
Is this universe that everyone's
And she
just holding a
hugged her own
bucket?
bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything.
That's a good bucket.
Heck, yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass.
Hell yeah.
And she backflipped all the way to work.
Backflipped? Yes. Go Queen. I want to play as her. But nonetheless, I am Stanley once again.
All of his co-workers
Where
were gone.
is
What could it
something
mean?
between red
Stanley
and
decided
blue?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I...
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfect.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Where is this one? Where is it? Give me a hint for the between red and blue. Bottom text. That's a bathroom. That was the regular one. Oh, fuck.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining... Coming to a staircase,
We went
Stanley and the
downstairs, let's
bucket
go
walked
back upstairs.
to the boss's office.
This is a red room. We already went into the bathroom. I don't think it's gonna be in there again. Yeah. Oh. But we were already in here, and it was just like never ending. There's no... I'm dancing with the bucket. I don't think this goes anywhere. Thanks, Mike, for dancing with me. But there's no... What the fuck is this? This is alarming. If your boss has this painting in their room, quit. Quit tomorrow. Quit the same day you find it. But I don't want to go in this room. Where am I going to go? Where is that stupid collectible?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket?
Does it still say the sequel? It does say the sequel.
He knew all along. Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, is it supposed to, am I supposed to go down to escape? I'm gonna try escape.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Yeah, but I just need to get the
was not
collectibles.
shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death.
I just need the bucket. I just need the collectible, not the and the bucket. I need both. Oh, this is red. Oh, that's green. Do you see a collectible in here?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
Yeah, but the bucket is
Farewell,
useful.
Stanley.
There's no collectible. Oh. Oh,
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Oh! Okay, is the collectible... Where is the collectible?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest.
That's true. This bucket
it
is
was
a very good
glorious
bucket.
bucket to behold.
Oh, my eyes. The bucket. You're sitting in the... Okay. Right. Got it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Great. The bucket. Very good bucket. Such a good bucket.
Can you see how arrogant
wow.
it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that
buckets.
The bucket is far more noble than Stanley
This is more than
will ever
25
be
buckets.
in his short life?
They have... Too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Is this the infinite hole? I can't jump down. Oh. What the fuck is this? Where is the collectible? Oh. It leak? You put a bucket? No more leak. Bucket is God. Bucket provides for animals.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
Oh.
It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh fuck. I didn't expect that. I thought I was gonna jump in the hole.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Okay, go off.
Let Stanley die. Let him be
Okay.
crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Am I supposed to reset? What the fuck is happening? I'm just trying to get a collectible, my guy. Okay. What does the...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I grab the bucket? Do I grab the bucket? I don't know where...
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction. Stanley
I
clutched
went
the
this
bucket
way.
tightly
I
to his
went
chest
to the
and
cargo
entered the
line.
door on his left.
I went to the weird vent. Maybe... Do I try the maintenance
This was
room
not
again?
the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Yes.
How insightful. No, never
I am
mind.
collecting.
The bucket was wrong.
Looking for the
Stanley
last
took the door on his
collectible.
left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I'm gonna try again. See if anything changed. If not, then we'll go through the meeting room.
Good Stanley, I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your
Oh, no,
friends
this is
and I
already
are concerned for you, Stanley.
Oh. This is different.
Ah, the embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Somewhere between red and blue. Somewhere between red and blue. Thank you, Meg. Where is...
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remit. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, give me a hint. I trust you. Because it's not the blue one. This is somewhere between blue and red. Oh, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bye,
Perhaps he had
Bucket.
simply missed a memo.
Let's try again.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around
fuck.
and got back on track.
Well, let's try again. One more time. We'll loop it one more time.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh
No,
and
you're
laugh
not.
at the
Don't
time
say
I thought
sorry. You're
everyone had
giving
gone
me...
missing. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door.
I had to
This
double check it was
not
left.
the
I had to bring
correct
up
way
my
to the meeting
hands.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Just to admire it.
it.
Just to hang out.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile.
What
At
the-
last, proof that he was human.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yeah, I don't want to run around in circles either. I'm assuming it's not going to be in the meeting room, so I'm just going to keep going.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do I go back down this way? Because that's too... Oh, I love the doubloons that are on the ceiling. What a good touch. What? I know that that's... I'm just gonna go down this way, and then if we need to restart the game, then we need to restart the game. I don't mind. Meg, you're amazing.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off.
Did I shut off the...
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all
it's your fault, narrator. Oh, fuck. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Is telling the narrator
Perhaps he
nicely
wanted to stop by
off.
the employee lounge first, just to admire
try.
it.
Nope.
And here it was, the lounge. What a room! But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Not back on track. Just doing everything without the bucket this time.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
That didn't seem very... You know where...
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh, are you shitting me?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure, narrator? Because... This doesn't seem right. Is there a collectible? Oh, we're up here!
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
No, I don't want to
just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No. Fuck. We're going back there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Oh, there's
missed a
no
memo.
bucket anymore, I think. They're stopped giving me the bucket. Oh.
Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monsters?
I didn't touch anything.
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
Why would I move the story?
Why am I asking you?
Yeah.
I'm the one who wrote the story.
Narrator?
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, all these doors connect. Understandable. Alright, let's go here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
We don't.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
No, I don't want to
Why
give
not?
it a shot. Fuck. Narrator, please.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, God.
What could it
Narrator,
mean?
please.
Stanley decided
No
to go to the
bucket.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Well,
I might
narrator.
be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Narrator, you're the one who fucked this up. Oh.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What? Oh. Bro.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were
But
supposed
I want
to
the
be doing,
collectible.
how about this? You win!
Oh!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot
Yay!
of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
There's
situations.
not a collectible in here.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I don't want to restart. Fucking hell.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't
this
get
is
lost,
the adventure
I've
one that I've
employed
never
the
done.
help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But I don't see the collectible thing now, and I'm... Wait, do I go back? Do I go off the rail? Do I stay on the rails? I'm gonna stay on the rails this time.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
He's an old man. He
Simply by
forgot.
the act of moving forward,
Like-
are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct of one's
Oh, this
subjective
is blue.
experience
Is
of
the
that
fucking-
existence, right?
I don't think the
Okay.
collectible's in here,
Now,
though.
if my experience of your existence rests
honest
inside
with
of your
you.
subjective
Hey,
experience of this office,
narrator,
is
shut the
this
fuck
office,
up.
in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
mean-
I think what we need right now
Oh, is
a
this
bit
the
of
weird music?
to lighten the mood.
Oh, it is. I know where it is. Oh, didn't it just come from here? Am I?
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Sure.
You won't want to miss anything.
Got it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I can't open up anything. I'm confused. Oh, hey!
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No!
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own
I agree.
story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. I'm down for a little exploration.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
It's just a square, narrator. Oh. Oh, maybe it's not square. Maybe it's actually going somewhere. Because I can turn around back. Oh, wow.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, bro.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I mean, the line is definitely here and definitely thriving, narrator, I'll be honest. Oh. It's like a monster.
Ah, a choice.
A choice.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
a lot
corresponds
to handle.
with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Right.
So
Okay.
starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Probably
And
not.
since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Okay.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
Yeah.
Am I just supposed to forget?
Find
Or
a
what if I don't want to
bookstore,
forget?
get bored and leave.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
The narrator is gone.
Well, who consulted me?
Stanley's
Why
died.
don't I get to decide?
Why don't
Why
I get to
don't I
decide?
get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
Nonsense
restarting.
philosophy.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
That's it.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
One of these doors come to
whatever
this
it is
room.
that made this schedule.
Brother.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
No.
Will something happen?
No. We just die. Narrator. You don't know. You don't
So-
understand.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination.
I would not
or
agree
the
this is a
journey.
story.
Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, fucking. That was a loud noise. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Oh, the
memo.
bucket is back. So this is a restart. But we can't grab the bucket to get the collectible. We have to go right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
But eager to get back to
Okay,
business,
it went to the maintenance
Stanley took
room.
the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I went down that way. Oh, that's the adventure line. Maybe I should have went to the meeting.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
Well,
Stanley leapt from the platform and
I
plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Killed myself.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
I'm
the
not allowed
meeting
to pick
room.
up the bucket.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It has to be right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
collectible?
employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Okay, let's just see.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
don't.
He wanted to wander about and get even further
Yeah.
off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly...
Am I
Oh,
going
dear,
the
would you
wrong
hold on
way
for a minute,
again?
please? No.
Alright, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna look it up. Yes, Megan, please, God, I'm dying. I know it's no bucket.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
No bucket. Right doorway. Megan, you're the best.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
To a metal... Get on the... and jump down to the metal bridge.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
You could
Perhaps
jump
he
down
wanted to
there?
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I guess I did just jump off and kill myself.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh my god. Alright, I gotta aim for this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Oh,
sure
the adventure line's not there
really
anymore.
bored. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Oh.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
No, I don't.
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Fuck you.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this
Okay.
is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh my god.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for
I had
these
to double check
trivial
your instructions
achievements,
6 times.
You've insisted that a job
Yay!
well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll
It's done.
just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Alright, fuck it. Let's now... What did he say? To go through the right door? I'm gonna go through the blue door.
Aha,
Oh.
perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating
Are
properly.
you?
Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Stanley.
fuck you.
You want to know so badly what's out there?
Yeah.
You want to find out what
Yeah.
lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah, I did.
Was it worth ruining the entire story
Yep.
I had written out
It was.
specifically for you?
It was
Do
good.
not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
No.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Okay.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience
Oh,
with
this
this
is the
new
same
version.
size
Would
as
you
the-
say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks
Yes.
to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party
What the
train
fuck?
rolling.
Okay.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park. with this
Oh.
one. Let's take a look.
He seems positive. Oh,
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard
No.
helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
can I say no? This is you. Okay. Let's go back in here. Well. Oh. Narrator, I think I'm stuck. Is this okay? I don't think I'm supposed to do this. Is this, did I break it? I think I broke it. Okay. Oh.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
It was good. I felt good.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Yeah.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh, the memory zone.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
When Stanley found the collectibles, when Meg told me where to go.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7 out of 6.
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
8 now. Apparently 8.
I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways. Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand?
The third one?
Can you remember?
Under the stairs. I'm pretty sure it was under the stairs.
No. Under the stairs was the fourth place you found a Stanley, not the third.
Oops.
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If under the stairs feels like the third place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Oh. There he is. There we are.
Let's see. What came next? Oh, yes, we found a Figley in this
No, we
pink
didn't.
room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Sure. 10 out of 6. Oh, this is a little scuffed.
This was the 5th mini-stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so
I do
clearly.
remember this one.
In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh. Are you kidding me? What the? What? I found it near the cargo lift. Thank you, narrators.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
What opened up? Did this open up? Oh, I did. Oh, this is where I couldn't find anything.
Then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Yeah, that's true.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes,
that's
all of them.
We
They're
did it.
all collected. It was
Yay.
a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Same door. You are in the present.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, Memory Zone.
Goodbye, Memory Zone.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the Memory Zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Yeah, but... Oh, you only want to get close. That sucks.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the Memory Zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Are we doing the video again? Are we going to do the video again?
And here's where I made that video.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the video we watched?
Don't worry, I won't. Oh, fucking hell!
Yes, I love that video.
Do I just kill myself? The pink room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
I don't like the apple. Megan, this game is giving me Ashton.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
The reward is the video. Oh.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember?
I do.
Yes, I remember it too.
Thank you.
The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Are we going back to Comic-Con? Yeah, we are.
Look, it's the terrible
Oh,
new
it's the
content
jump circle
that we were originally
that I
sold
can't
on.
jump.
I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Why am I... Oh, here we are.
Oh, yes. The two doors.
Are we back to the game?
You could have forgotten that. A classic memory, this one. And before everything else, there was your office.
It's my office.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Did the narrator break?
Yes.
I'm remembering something
Oh,
now.
cutscene.
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Oh,
Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again.
You could do it, narrator. I
can
believe in
do
you.
it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
Good.
I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone,
Oh, we're still
how
in the
about
memory zone?
one more good memory?
All right.
Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That was sad.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
The end is never the end.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope, the
Feeling
figurine
a
stuff is
wave of
gone.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no,
Broom
not
closet.
again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
How much time do you think I could waste in here? Like, do I just turn off my computer and waste a day in there? Waste a night?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I got the feeling the money is for Stanley, but not yours, of course, so that's a lovely purse.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
But
so
like,
he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I think this might be the last run of the night, fellas. I am getting tired even for that 2-hour nap.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Dude. This game is great. I love it. It's very fun. but also doing the same
lights
thing
rose
over
on
and
an
over again
enormous room
is
packed with television
make my brain
screens.
melt.
What
But I
horrible
like
secret
it
did this
at the same
place
time.
hold?
Super
Stanley
weird,
thought
but
to
I like it.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, really? Is it like 116 different things?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Maybe I'll do
Stanley's
like a
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
run that is
reduced to
just the
images
secret
on a screen.
ending,
And Stanley,
and then finish
one
this
of
game
them,
up tomorrow.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom
Maybe tomorrow.
meant
Maybe I'll
nothing.
finish. Oh, you never do by accident. Am I doing it the wrong way already? Probably.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't
Oh,
be true.
cool.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Hey, just hold on. There is so many endings. Oh boy. Hey, fucking... There's different endings just with buckets. Oh my god. Dude, they fucking jam-packed this shit. You know what? I think I want to call for the night. Maybe I'll come back to this and do some of the endings, but probably not tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, it's going to be something new. It's going to be something a little bit different. I need some time away from Stanley. Even though it has been fun. Oh, it does say the Stanley Parable too. That's really cute. But yeah, if I stream tomorrow, it's going to be after work, and it's probably something new. I don't know what it is yet, but I will let you know on either Twitter or Instagram. So, thank you, Meg, for being the best mod ever, as usual. Have a good night.